Okay, here I am just, all I'm doing is just now placing. Hello and welcome to the channel. So as you can see, we will be doing a tutorial for beginners on Canva and how to use it. But before we get started, I do just want to go ahead and introduce myself. I am Ashley and I do a lot of crafting. I do designs on t-shirts, I make logos, I make business cards, I make designs for my t-shirts, and all of that I do right here in Canva. As you can see, you will see a lot of my designs that I have done. I make like all of my banners and mock-ups and stuff like that through Canva. I can honestly say anything that you can imagine Canva does. I also want to say if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button to see more videos like these. If you are a returning subscriber, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And I do appreciate you coming back to the channel. And I just need for you guys to give me some likes and some comments. Anything you want me to make or go over, just let me know. Shoot it in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it and let's get started. So just to start off by saying with Canva, they do have a paid version and they have a free version. With the paid version, you do get a lot more features. There are a lot more things that you can do. With the free version, you can do a lot of things too, but you will get more with the paid version. I believe it's like $12.99 a month, or you can do like a yearly subscription and pay for it by the year. I will say the pricing for the year is probably cheaper because they do give you a discounted rate. As you can see, you see the free version, you see the pro version, and they have teams. So the first thing you want to do when you go into Canva, you can either go to Canva on your desktop, laptop, or your mobile device. I will show you guys a little glimpse of what the mobile looks like with Canva, but I honestly, for me, I would highly recommend that you do your designs on like either your desktop or your laptop, only because it gives you a better view of what you're doing, and it's a lot more efficient when you're doing it on your laptop or your desktop versus your mobile. And also with the mobile, I feel like you're limited when you're trying to mess around in the canvas itself. And I'll show you guys that just here in a second. So here is the mobile version that I was telling you guys about, where I feel like you're limited as to what you can do with the mobile. So I'm just going in here messing around with some things and showing you guys what it's like. So here all I'm doing is playing with a pre-made image template, going over it to show you how you can edit it within the mobile. So I'm just messing with the text. And like, as you can see, to me, I feel like it's a little laggy when it comes to the mobile. And then it doesn't show you like everything, all your options and everything with mobile. You actually have to play around with the features in the mobile just to see where everything is at. And all I'm doing now is just deleting it and deleting the other projects that I did. But again, it's up to you. If you have no choice but to use mobile, then use mobile. But me personally, I only use the mobile version when I'm on a fly, I'm doing a quick edit, or if I'm out somewhere and I need to create like a template or a YouTube image or video or something. Also, I do want to say, if you do decide to do designs in mobile, I would just either, if you're on a fly and you need to hurry up and create something or you need to edit something, then mobile is good for that. Or if you don't have the desktop or the laptop, then of course you don't have a choice. So you do want to just go ahead and use the mobile. So here I am at the beginning screen, the main screen. Here is everything that you will need for Canva. As you can see, this is my personal account that we're in. Now with Canva, they have pre-made templates that you can just use if you're not like a great designer or you don't have an eye for detail. A lot of those pre-made templates will give you some type of motivation, will give you some inspiration as to what you want to do and what direction you want to go. You can search anything here in the search bar, like if you want to do like YouTube intro or outro, you can do that here. As you can see, it does give you the intro. You can do a logo, you can do a banner, whichever you choose, you can do. Or like if you already have projects in here that you've done, you can filter it and you'll see your own projects in here and you can just click them if you need to go in and edit. Also, I will say they do have a lot of um templates for like Facebook. They have Instagram, mobile videos, t-shirts. If you want to create t-shirts, you can do that as well. See, you got the social media, you got the videos. You can actually do your business cards as well. I did my business cards in Canva, and they were pretty quick at into shipping them out. Here it shows you also like everything that you can do, from book to whiteboards to printing cards, I'm sorry, to invitations, like I said, t-shirts, hoodies, calendars, logos, posters, flyers, brochures, social media, websites, stickers, anything you name it, they have it. um and I believe Canva is like really good for small businesses as well, because it saves you a lot of time and money to do a lot of things yourself. So if you can do your own logo, your own business cards and stuff like that, just to get you started, I would say go for it, because again, it will save you some coins in the long run. And then when you start making money and scaling, then you can, if you choose to, you can reach out to somebody and have them do it for you. Now, to get started with creating a design, we can go here. You can either, like I said, you could get a pre-made template, or you can go ahead and customize your size. Now, with the free version, you do want to make sure you have the right size, because once you're done your design, you cannot resize it if it's too small or too big. It will only let you start off with the size that you need. So you do want to make sure you have the correct size. But with the paid version, you can resize it at a later time if it's not the size that you need. So let's for peep's sake say we're going to just create a we're going to go ahead and create and customize the size, just so I can show you guys the meat and potatoes of Canva. So as you can see right here, some designs are popping up like pre-made templates, and that's only because it's based off of the 2048 by 2048. So they give you some inspiration here, so you could choose to use one of these and edit yourself, or you could start from scratch and do something. So for example, I'm just going to use one of these just so I can show you. Like, okay, so we have this template here. If I want to mess around with like changing the font or anything, I can do that. So I can say, hi, my name is Ashley. And then if I wanted to change the fonts, you have a lot of fonts here that you can change. Now with Canva, I believe it's just the paid version though. You can add your own fonts in here, and I'll show you. See where mine says uploaded fonts. So I have fonts that I chose to upload in here just because I wanted to do a couple different fonts for whether it was for a logo or a business card or a banner or something like that. But they do have a lot of fonts in here already, as you can see, and the list goes on and on and on and on. So I'll highlight the text, and let's just say we want to change it to dancing script. See how we just change the font. If we want to duplicate this, I can duplicate this as well. All I have to do is that, and that duplicates what I just typed. If I need to repeat what I'm saying, just because if I don't want to keep retyping it, I can delete that by hitting the delete button. And this background that was behind the font, you can actually delete that too if you don't want it. So anything in those pre-made templates you can get rid of, you can keep. It doesn't matter. You can change it, edit it. However, in this background right here, you can change the color on that if you choose to. See how I changed it from white to this brown looking color? You can do that as well. I did fail to mention with Canva, you can actually schedule posts for content with Instagram and Facebook. If you guys want a tutorial on that, let me know in the comments below and I will be glad to help you guys do so. I'm going to go down the line here. As you can see, we already seen that the pre-made designs right here, like the element. Now, elements, you can, like, say if I was looking for t-shirts. Let's say if I needed a t-shirt, I'm just going to go ahead and type in t-shirt. It's going to give me t-shirts. It's either going to give me, I can choose from graphics or I can choose from photos, or I can even insert a video. But let's say for peep's sake, I want to do a graphic. I want to add that graphic in there, and I can either like rotate this, or I can duplicate this. I can even trash that if I don't want it. Another good thing is, see how this is on top of this like this? I can actually bring that behind that and send it to the back. Hold on, this is saying it's picking up the wrong thing. Hold on. So let me show you. Okay, so watch. See how that went to the back? I'm going to change the color on the font so you guys can see better. So see how that is in the back and the t-shirt is now in the front. So if I switch that around and bring it to the front, now look what happens. Now I can put that to the front. If I wanted to make this as a mock-up or keep that on the shirt like that, I can do that. And then I can just fix this and make this straight. If I wanted to, I can even change the color of this t-shirt to, let's say, pink. See how I changed the color of the t-shirt? You can do so many things in Canva. It's crazy. And people would never know, like, if you did it yourself or if you paid somebody to do it. Canva really had people out here looking like a professional, like, so serious. You can even make this, let me see. If I change this color on this t-shirt, I can even make this transparent where I can fade this out if I wanted to. See how it's pretty much invisible now, but like I can make this as lightest or darkest as I want to fit what I need it to fit. So, you know, see, look, that looks just faded. So we already went through the text. I showed you guys like how you can change the text or whatever, but they also have like some already made text here too. If you want to switch, check these out as well, you could do so. Another thing I forgot to mention is you can group these images as well. So that's another. If you go down to Brand Hub, now Brand Hub is where you can personalize everything, like your own stuff, like for example, business. So if you have like all this right here, if you have your logo, or like your fonts or your colors, like your brand colors, all that stuff will be right here. So anytime you're doing anything concerning your business, all you have to do is go here and just utilize the colors that you have and your fonts that you have, like any graphics, icons, anything. It's all going to be right here. As far as your uploads, you can pretty much upload anything that you want, like any pictures, any SVGs, any PNGs, like any like logos, designs, anything you could put right here. And the one neat thing about this is, like, say if I'm gonna add a page, that's another thing that you can do is you can add a page. So like say if you have two designs that you're conflicted about, you can either add a page right here to start another design, or what you can do is you can duplicate your same design and edit between the two and see which one you really want to go with. But I'm going to delete this one and add a page and see how, if I add a page, I'm going to go back to what I was saying. So you see how this photo is here, right here. And like, I just want, like, if I just want my son in this image and not everything that's around him, all I have to do is edit the photo and remove the background. Now, another thing with the free version, that doesn't allow you to move the background in photos. Only the pro image does. Now, that wasn't really a good one because, as you can see, it eliminated more than what I wanted, but not what I actually, not everything I needed. So let me see. I'm gonna give you a better one. Let's try this one and remove the background. See how it removed everything but my shirt? Now, this is all I need right here. And you can even make your YouTube thumbnails with this. They even have YouTube thumbnails that you can start from scratch. I mean, not start from scratch, that you can build off of. So, and when I get through this, I can show you that. They have the draw feature, like if you want to draw like over stuff. I'm not really a good artist, so I hardly ever use this. I will never use this unless I really needed to, but you can utilize this. They do have different apps in here that you can use as well to mess around with like your photos, or if you want to edit something or just do different things like that, you can choose from these apps. Now, the one cool thing that I do want to show you guys that's really cool is, remember in the beginning when we first was on that landing page where I had like all my projects and where I can search different projects and stuff like that. So if I wanted to add something to here from a previous project that I made, all I have to do is go to projects. As you can see right here, I can go to my projects and I can actually, like, so I can actually add one of these images to here. So you see how I just took from, because this was something I was already working on, and I just added it to here. Like if I ever, just in case I needed it for something, I could do that. And you can also upload like the audio on here. If you're making like a video, you can add audio to your video, or you can upload your own audio. Like if it's something that you have, you can use and upload it. And then they also have like the background, different backgrounds that you can use as well. Gradient, you see how it'll just make it and finesse it a little bit better. I do want to go back to elements really quick. I want to show you guys something. So if you go to elements, right, and see how you see queen image, I guess, the crown. You see how you see this crown thing right here? That's all the pro version. So anything that has a crown on it, that's going to be your pro version. That's not going to be anything free. So if it doesn't have a crown, then it's a free image. You're more than welcome to use it. If I wanted to have somebody with the t-shirt, like an actual photo, I can use from there as well. Like, see how, let me get rid of some of this stuff. I could delete that. I actually like this color, by the way. So like, see, I can use that in an image. And I do want to show you guys a neat trick. If we stay in Elements, right? And if I scroll down to frames, I can take this frame right here and I can insert that picture right there. So the picture looks like it's a part of the design. That's what these frames are for. And they have like grids, and they have different frames that you can use to beef up your picture and make it look way better, 10 times better than what it is. Now, say I needed to download these images to my computer. Before I download this, I can change the name, like, so I can remember what this project is. If I don't want it to say, hi, my name is Ashley, I can say design for t-shirt. So when I go to download this and save it, I can go back to my files and I'll know what that is. And you can also share this, like if you have that team version, then you can like share this with your team to give people access to like your image if you want them to check it out, edit it or whatever. But we're going to go down here to download. Like say if I wanted to download this, right? I can either put it as a PNG file, a JPEG, a PDF, a SVG, or I can turn it into a video. We want to keep it as a PNG, and the pro version gives you the option to make the background transparent. So that way, if you need to add like the logo to your website or something, you can click transparent and it will, be transparent to whatever you're adding it to. Now this is the one thing that it will do. So you see how all these pages are checked. If I can uncheck all 3 of these pages and I can just check the page that I want to download and hit done, and it will save that. It will save it. I can download it and it'll save it. But let's say if I wanted all 3 of these files, I can do that as well. And it'll just turn it into a zip file like that. But because I don't want to download these, because I don't want them in my thing, I'm just going to, like, say if I didn't want this project at all and I just wanted to start from scratch and create a new project, I can back out of this. That project that I was just working on is here. I can delete this project and send it to the trash, and it's like it never existed. So the thing I wanted to show you guys about the YouTube thumbnail, like say if we wanted to do the YouTube thumbnail, like I said, they have like the pre-made YouTube thumbnails. You see how like all these YouTube thumbnails are here? I can click one of these and I can edit it, change it, whatever, and make it my own. Or for whatever reason, I don't know why, but you can even leave it like this and just upload it to YouTube that way as well, if you don't even want to mess with this. But I would highly recommend that you do mess with it, because why would you want to use this? It's already branded on someone else's stuff. And like this thing, the sky is the limit with this thing. Like I said, with the if I wanted to resize this, like I said, with the pro version, I can resize this to, I can either copy it and resize it and make it additional image, or I can just resize it and it'll resize it to what I need it to be. And it'll go back to the 24:8. And yeah, like anything you guys think of, like you name it, it'll do it. Like it's just like this thing blows my mind every time I mess with this. I believe we went over everything in here. If there's any like questions or anything that you guys have, I do want to show you really quick, like t-shirts. If you are making t-shirts, you can actually create a design, or you can like edit a design here. And like, say if this was a t-shirt that you wanted, what you can honestly get this shirt printed and you can get this design. You see how you can either print it like on business cards or something. I was trying to find, like, see, here it go, the t-shirt. You can actually have this t-shirt made. See, and like anything, it'll show you what you're doing. So like say if I wanted to remove this out of there. See, it got rid of it and like you delete it. And say if I didn't mean to do that and I did it by accident, I can undo that and bring it back to the image that it was originally at. And then once I'm done with this, it'll show me the front and it'll show me the back. The back, it doesn't have nothing on it. So, of course, it's not going to do anything. But if I add this to my cart, it's going to cost me $20 for the shirt and I can check out. So, like, that's just a little gem there. Like, you can make your own shirts. You don't, have to pay people to make your shirt. Like, if you don't want to. I'm not sure what type of brand shirts they use, but just, keeping that in mind. And one more thing I want to show you guys is the business cards. So if I go to business cards and I want to make my own business card, see, they even got business cards. I could take this template right here or right here. I could take this template. They show me what it looks like and I can add this thing. I can customize it and do what I want and they'll print it out and it'll come right to your doorstep. So, guys, take advantage of Canva, and I promise you, it'll save you a lot of money. And that's one thing I learned. Like, I don't have to pay nobody to do stuff for me that I can do on my own. And it has saved me a lot of money and time in my business. So, if you guys want more tips and tricks like these, if you want to know anything more about Canva, like just, shoot it in the comments and I'll respond. If you want me to make more videos about something, just let me know and I'll make them. But just go ahead if you're new and you don't have a Canva account, I highly suggest that you get one. I'll try to share my link so that you guys can get the link in here, and I believe you can get like a free trial. If there is a free trial, I'll put that in the comments below too and let you guys know about the free trial. But I highly suggest that you get on board with Canva because it's changing the world. Like you can even print products like look, see, invitations, folded cards, envelope, paper bag, like anything for your business, like you can create it all here in Canva. You can even go on Etsy, get a design from Etsy and tweak it to your liking. Some of these, let me see. Some of my designs I got off of Etsy and I tweaked it and made it my own. But I don't want to drag this video any longer. If there are any questions that you guys have, please feel free to let me know. If there was anything that I missed in Canva, please let me know. I hope I didn't jump all over the place with you guys. I hope I didn't confuse you guys. But until next time, we are finished with this video. And I thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and comment. All right, guys. See you in my next video. Okay, here I am just, all I'm doing is just now